Trying to set up on YouTube these days is feh. There you go, finally. Finally. Hey, Good Storms, man, are you okay? Did you make it home? That sounded bad, man. Hope everything's alright. Good Storms, talk to me, man. You okay? Good Storms had his car broke down, so that kind of really sucks. Sorry, man. Hope everything's alright. You are chatting, so that could mean anything. What, you want some help? Good Storms, can I call, what is it? Is it 911 or is it something else in Canada? I don't know, man. I hope you're okay. So, anyway, so hello everyone, GWR TV here. And somebody, Friskins, asked me, Dirky Dirk, can you do a hard raid for noobs? So, well, it's a challenge, so why not? I can totally do that. The hydraulic fuel line broke. You're good? You sure? Okay. So, Good Storms is good, apparently. Whatever that means. So, that's a good thing, man. I hope you're serious about that. So, anyway. Now, hard raids. Let's talk a little bit about hard raids. So, here you go. I got one right here, the last convoy. Not so bad. Should be pretty simple. So, first off, what I want to say about hard raids is it's kind of not really anything to do with the raid itself. And I know that's not what you want to hear right now for a raid guide. It really isn't. But it's not about the raid. It's about you. And it's about your vehicle. So, over here, I've got Badness. This is it's kind of a similar version. Looks similar, right? Only difference is I put an icebox inside. There you go. So there's an icebox. That goes a little bit better. It gives more HP, the better. So yeah. So you guys, I do have a lot of raid guides, and one of them I talked about raid builds, and I made a very solid one with a jawbreaker cab, and it still stands. That is still a really, really good one. And I would recommend starting off with that. Now, this is not for noobs, but this is what you should aspire to. Not like this is a perfect build or anything, but this is what you should aspire to do. So as you can see, I've got nothing really here. I've got an engine, and I've got a lot of hard modules, a lot of really heavy HP pieces. And that's not exactly by accident. Over here is a train plow in front to cover some stuff. Nothing really explosive down here. No fuel barrels are there. No. There's the Apollo underneath. And nothing. Just HP stacked on. So that's the key, man. So I do have a heavy cab for the extra HP. I do have a lot of heavy pieces, as much as I can. I'm not crazy about speed. I just want heavy. I do have a hardcore in here. You could do whatever. You could have a hot red. I couldn't fit it with what I had to start with, so I was lazy. But, you know, engine is okay. And that's it, man. The whole cabin is covered in armor from sides, back, front, totally covered. So that's what they're mainly shooting at. No worries. They're also shooting at the very front of this, so they will try to eat through all that armor. 8 buzzing static. Doing a little hard raid tutorial a little bit. So notice how with wheels, I definitely recommend 6 wheels. If you want to use tracks, that's okay. 6 wheels is fine. 4 Bigfoots are usually good enough for me, but I have these 2 APCs for armor and also for tonnage. So you're welcome to do that. Otherwise, you can have 6 to 8 blue wheels is fine. You want a lot of wheels because you will lose them and you don't want to be stranded. Now, as far as the weapons, they are on a tower. See that? The tower itself is totally built of grill pieces that are attached directly to the cabin. Okay? And there's some redundancy here too, so they can get blown off. They're also attached to each other. I tend to have shotguns and machine guns. Now there's a lot of flexibility here. You can have shotguns, you can have machine guns. I use both because I prefer the shotguns. For me, they're the easiest way to strip weapons, which is more important than killing bad guys. Stripping weapons, leaving them defenseless. Well, offenseless, whatever you want to call it. And machine guns are for the long range for shooting those pesky turrets. And of course, close range, you can just spam both of them at the same time. I do have some bumpers all around to protect the grill pieces and the weapons. just in case something like an impulse will come over and bash the whole thing. They're not going to aim for this tower, which is the usual stupid thing. I do have decor on this because you can still get reputation bonus of 25% as usual. So there you have it, guys. That is the meat and bones of your raid build. You can have anything like that. The general principle remains, though. Yeah, so good storms. I don't have radiators. So yes, radiators are definitely an option. You can radiate the hell out of these things. Get radiators, one cooler if you want to. For me, I think it's okay just to spam stuff. These are fused so that I have one is cooled, one is heat resistant. So if I just spam right click, they're all just going to pretty much fire continuously because they all cool down at different speeds. So it's just kind of almost continuous fire, you know what I mean? But yeah, radiators are always a good thing. You can always do that. I tend to use that energy for machine guns because I like that combination of more of a long range thing for the turrets and short range for degunning. It just works for me. It's up to you. Don't do something stupid. Don't do... I mean, we can do this again, right? So once again, chords for hard raids, you're going to want some heavy weapons as much as you can. Vectors are very good. Defenders are really good. Protectors, same thing, really. Goblins, I would say, are not versatile enough. You kind of want to de-gun. And you want it close. And yeah, I think they're not really that versatile. Junk bows, I personally find, are not really good enough. They can't really they often can't one-shot one of these guys, and they're still shooting you. So Fafnir is kind of the same thing. Rapiers are real guys. Rapiers are garbage. They really are. Don't do them in a hard raid. Seriously, these are for low power score PvP. That's about it. Cannons, I'd kind of avoid unless you really wanted to get your mission. I'd say they're really not worth it. There's so many bad guys. You just want to degun them. Don't just have like one solo gun. You don't want that. Impulse, that can be kind of cool. In some cases, maybe, and you have to be pretty good with it. Spark can be okay as a little addition. Phoenix, I've tried it. It's not as bad as I thought. It really isn't, but still, it's kind of like a cannon. Go with your guys who are constantly shooting and degunning. Boars, these guys are okay in single use, just kind of as a lazy finisher, no problem with that. Incinerator, I think, is kind of too cutesy, too fun for PvP, but not really for this kind of thing. I would advise against it. Now, in Exhibition, of course, I do have a couple of my own. Retros is good? Yeah, Retros is good in some cases, especially for Steel Cradle, but not others. Not ones where you are going really fast, you're trying to protect something, then it doesn't really work so much. So I've got Durkee Raider over here. It's just that Durkee Raider, which has a quantum in there. So that was my original version that I had. I don't have Raider 2 in there, but this one's pretty solid. This one has done just fine for me for ages. So go ahead and go with this one. That's totally fine. I do actually have a radiator inside here, I believe. Oh, right. So for the medium cap, I had one extra energy, so I could have a radiator. With a heavy cap, I could not have one extra radiator. I had to take it out. So anyway. So that is that. Let's just go and jump in. Now they switched. So we got the War for Fire over here, which I'm obviously going to go for. I don't really need the copper, do I? That's just stupid. Steel Cradle is pretty much the same thing, whether it's medium or hard. Just be more careful of the mini boss. That's what I would say. So the War for Fire, let's give that a shot. And there's not much difference between a medium or hard raid, except for a hard raid, I'd recommend having as much HP as possible. Just get a lot of hits in you. That's really about it. And just stay with your team, carry your team. You will definitely have to carry your team. You know my luck with teammates, right? I also want to say that these raids have been revamped, and they seem to have made them a lot easier because I'm losing less raids and I'm carrying much easier. I think what happened was there's less enemies, but the enemies have some more guns. So the pawns would have 3 guns instead of 2 or 1, for example. And I find that having less enemies is so much easier than having more energies, even though there's less guns per enemy. So, whoa. So buzzing static, damn it. Sorry, buzzing. Sorry, buzzing. I'll get you next time. So looks like they just kind of jumped me in here. These guys are already started. So they're kind of doing okay for now. Let me not flip. Phew. Going for the impulse right away. That's my first target. That can mess us up. Actually, it's a retcher. Yeah, so this is hard, so that was a retcher. So getting all the guns. Remember, there's 3 of them this time. I'm not even killing. See that? So the Spitfires spam very easily. The machine guns, you do have to aim a little bit more, but... See? Whoop! Got that. Got that. Phew, not too bad. The machine gun can get that turret. The Spitfires cannot. That's why these machine guns are indispensable to me. I want to shoot close range and long range at the same time. Now, protect the truck. Okay. So when we say protect the truck, yeah, buzzing next time. When we say protect the truck, we mean literally, guys, I have to say this, protect the freaking whatever it is, protect it. Stay near it. Don't go away from it. Stay near it. There's not a lot of there's not a lot of enemies really anymore. So it's a little easier to protect the thing as long as you are where the thing is to protect. There you go, whirlwinds. Let me get those off him if I can. Yeah, he flipped himself. Nice. Just getting guns, really good. There's some more guns. Just shoot those guns because those guns are shooting the thing that we're protecting. We don't want that, guys. Good. See how they got auroras. That is a great weapon for parades. That is really the best weapon. There's some more guys coming in. There's a guy who's just a cab. Here they go. There is the purple. So. Good. Done. Let's get that retcher. Retcher. Good. That was so easy. Retchers are so easy to take off, man. They really are. I'm just spamming. I'm just kind of holding down my right click because those Spitfires are reloading at different speeds. Constant fire. There you go. You see how easy this really is? It's not being... We're not so swarmed like we used to be. There are very few enemies. It doesn't matter how many guns they are. They don't last long because we can focus fire so much easier. I mean, it does look like a whole... Come to think of it, it does look like a lot of enemies. But see how they're just going down really fast. Whoa, there. Get rid of you. We don't like this guy. This is kind of a hard one, so... I think he's weaponless, I think. Nonetheless, we can take care of him. Look at that, 97 health. So this raid is going really well. Remember my other raids that just sucked so badly? This one, yeah, we just have a good teammate. We're doing really well. It's not the same, guys. Raids are so much easier than they used to be. And I'm being shot up from the back, so I'm going to cover my cab. I'm almost dead, actually. Yep. So, I did die. Fairly early for me, so that's... It is what it is. Perhaps my vehicle could be armored a little bit more around the cab. That's okay. Oh, there you go. Get that little helicopter. There you go. That's a fortune guy. Fortunes I do not recommend for this kind of stuff. Is great for PvP, but it's not for this kind of thing. It's just too much of a... I mean, he's doing really well with them. I'll give him that. He is doing really well. So, in general, I would say, for the general population, don't do these wonky weapons. So, Brooker, you're doing fine. I'm just saying. For my general folks, and look, I'm not stopping. I'm protecting the thing. I'm not going to stop and kill. My friends are not doing this, notice. So this is another carry for Durkee. I've got to stay with that. I can't leave it. See, it's in trouble. 59, 58. It's not terrible. It's not going to die. But you had to protect this. And I'm like the only guy around. This sucks. This is just the way raids always are. So hard raids, be prepared to spend the repair pack. You may have to buy a repair pack. Or 2. But it's worth it. Do it for your team. Do it for yourself. There's no point in being in a raid if you're going to lose. You're just not going to get the mission. You're not going to get the resources. So that truck is now fine. Now I can turn around and get some of these guys. The leader is close. It's a nomad. Nomad is not a problem for me. Because... Whoa. Hello. Because you just get the drones and that's about it. So now also notice there's nothing else to protect. I'll actually leave those guys. Well, no, don't do that. Don't leave your teammates. Yeah. So there's nothing left to protect. You can literally just go and fight the boss. I'm by myself though. This is why I'm dying so quickly, guys. Yep. So buying a pack. What are you gonna do? Wherever your folks are, you gotta stay. If I were them, I would kind of get in there and get the boss, but like why let the boss come in and close in to you? Here comes the boss. There he is. So now I'm just going to get the drones. Once I get the drones, he's totally helpless. He doesn't have any other weapons. Sometimes they have a rapier, I notice. Sometimes they just have nothing. He's got nothing. So now we just do the thing, nice and casual like. There we go. And this raid is particularly simple, because the truck is a little easier to protect because it's so fast. And even if you're not protecting the truck, it does seem to make it to the end quickly enough that it doesn't die. So that's not such a bad one. Now, hey, Biohazard, you are hosting me. Thank you, my friend. I really appreciate that. Damn. Cool, man. So if you guys are on Twitch, by the way, you can always do a Twitch emote. I'm not actually even paying attention right now because I have all these freaking windows up. It's crazy. Let me get rid of you. Sometimes people just blow me up on Twitch and I don't even notice. I'm not on fire yet. That's a good thing. Sometimes I'm on fire. Go back to Garage and invite Mr. Buzzing Static. There you go. Invite to group. So now I've got my electronics. I can trade these for hell a lot. And I will. Good. 33 coins. Not a bad haul, man. Not a bad haul. So Buzzing Static is here. And now we'll try something different. We'll do Steel Cradle. Steve Ray, hello, good evening. This is just a little bit of a hard raid tutorial. Not much to say about hard raids anymore because they're pretty simple. My only main advice is get a really beefy vehicle, a lot of HP. And don't use stupid weapons. This is my favorite. I got 3 Spitfires for the degunning and 2 machine guns for the long range stuff. One difference in these raids as well is you are more inclined to shoot these little mini cannons, whereas before I'd go straight for the main tower. Now it's kind of actually worth it to go through the whole thing of just doing them mini bit by mini. I don't know. I don't really know why. It just does. So let's make sure all my friends are in order. Buzzing Static is in order. And I will focus on one of these guys. Hopefully not get shot in the face too much. And take care of the melee as soon as possible. Because that will kind of mess you up. And your teammates. Yep. I got you back, man. Get your teammates back. Definitely to be a good teammate. Good. Now, we're going to focus on this guy over here. He's not even looking at me, so this is perfect. It goes really fast. Look at that. Bam. Totally fast. Easy peasy. I'm not even going for the peons. They're going to get more of them. Once you blow up one of these things, more are going to come. I noticed that they're focusing on the main tower. So I'm going to desist and stop what I've been doing, and I will do what they do. Okay. I got lots of armor in the front, so that didn't do a whole lot of damage. Notice that. Here it comes. Got my side. Not too bad. Okay, so just do whatever they're doing. Now they're going for this one. Notice how once we get this one, there will be another wave. That's not the best thing. I'm not happy about that so much, because there are the purples. See? A lot more guys, including some big ones. Hello? So help out this guy. Melee is not good for your friends. Let's get rid of him. Now that I've done that, I'm not going to waste a whole lot of time. Let me get his wasp. Yeah, get his wasp. That's good enough. Help out your friends here. And that's... Whoa, drones. Okay, that sucks. Nope, 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 nope. We don't like that. Okay, we gotta break out of here because we don't want to do this forever. We want to do our main objective, which is to go over there and destroy the mini-boss. That can be a tricky one. That can definitely be... But look, we're like totally unscratched. So let's just go over here and go after this guy. The mini-boss could be interesting. Let's see which one it is. They do switch it up a lot. That guy has a phoenix, which could be shootable. Let's see. Yep. Okay, that was pretty hilariously stupid to get off. No problem. But we do have to get the bad guy, and pretty much required to kill him to get the tower. So let's just do it. Let's get those incinerators off him as well. Very good. He can't do a whole lot. And straight for the engine. I believe the engine makes him more squishy, so go ahead and do that. And now, bam. Let's just do this real quick. Well, before I do that, let me just make sure that we're all on the same page, because once we're done with that tower, we're going to go to the next one. I don't want my friends to be kind of wasting their time. There you go. Now we're on the same page. The king of raids, Good Storms. Good Storms, please tell me you're going to be okay. Hey, Coldfire Games! Hello, man. This is what Coldfire does not have to do. If you don't want to do raids, I don't do them anymore. I actually don't do the raids anymore. But yeah, but they are easier. Raids. Hey, Conbird, hello, welcome. Raids are definitely more doable. Hard raids are really easy to carry. Now I've got buzzing static. Once you have one friend, you are guaranteed. Well, you're already pretty guaranteed, but now you're really guaranteed to win. It's always good to have a friend. There you go. There is a shootable weapon on him. Let's get that off him. Yep. Get it off. There you go. And done. Let's just not waste any more time. Disable generators. That's the one difference. Now you're actually disabling things, whereas before you just go for the main tower. It's all the same to me, really. I will stay with my team. Okay, he's going there. Let's. If he's by himself, he's in trouble. So, see what I mean? If he's by himself, like I can do that. That guy, one boar can just ruin you completely. So I have helped him out quite a bit. Whoa! Alright, hell with you. I'm going for a turret. Now you, ram him. Come around, get this thing done. Whoa, I did not expect that guy to come. Damn. Let's get it. Off. Come on. Good. Now going back. Let's get this over with. Missed it. Guys, can you please get him while I'm doing this? Thank you. Alright. Now, Leviathan. So Leviathan has significantly less health. Doing a raid, a hard raid. It changes the raid effectively removed all usefulness of ram builds, and yeah, so that's the thing, yeah. One thing they did about raids is they have gotten rid of, Buzzing Static has a plan. He wants to bait him up there, which is always a plan, but you have to have the full support of your team. We do not. He's got a barrier on him. He also has a lot of turrets, and I'm getting whittled down quickly. Let's get the turrets. Alright. Hello, melee. Don't want him. Don't want to neglect them. Whoa! He's self-destructing him. And there you go. We have dogpiled him, and he's got a barrier. Well, he's got a barrier. I'm going to shoot this guy, because he's messing me up badly. Seriously, man, melees are the most difficult boss of the games. If they really have you, if you really can't lose them, you're in trouble. So I've got a free life, no problem. We're doing really well. On my approach, I'm going to take out a bot. Or two. Take out a turret. Take out this guy who's still shooting us. Barrier's off. I'm shooting him. There you go. Really easy, man. Done. Champ. Always a champ. Victory. Alright, man. Buzzing stat. Yep, we're doing okay, man. We're doing quite alright. So, yeah. Buzzing static, did you want electric? Coalfire wants to join. Yeah, man. Coalfire, jump in. Jump in there. I'll wait for you. They got rid of Chase. I hear Chase is coming back, but I'm sure they're going to lose the ramming parts, which, you know, I don't know. What can I say about that? They're still melee. Harvesters do something, but not. I think harvesters don't get the mini turrets and stuff like that. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure they don't. Yeah, Coldfire, you in? My friend Coldfire, were you serious? Do you really want to jump in? I'm here. Hey, whoa, whoa, Good Storms is in game. Holy crap, Good Storms is home safe. Thank goodness. I'm glad. Scared me, man. You didn't exactly say what was going on there. So, Coldfire, were you seriously? Coldfire, are you serious or just messing? Yeah. So Coldfire is on his way. We will do electronics, no problem. I've already got mine, but, you know, that's fine. Ooh, got some money out of that. I have one more raid because, as you know, the hard raids cost a lot. They're going to cost 60 fuel. So I don't really care about power score so much. Sure. Somebody wants to join? I'll invite you. There you go, Awkward. Awkward, I'm not sure what your name is on YouTube or chat, so I'm sorry about that. But you're welcome to be with us. Yeah, hard raids are basically going for just a lot of HP. That's the only difference. I don't care about PS. I don't care about any of that. Just get a lot of HP on your vehicle. Oh man, you want to raid too? We're full now, man. I'm sorry, Good Storms. Coalfire said he wanted to join. I said I gave him first because he was first. He had first dibs. I'm sorry, man. Hey, Hypercar Driver, cool. Okay, so is this Hypercar Driver with us? And I'm sorry, Good Storms. Coldfire did call it first. So let's see if he's around. Not yet. How you guys doing anyway? This is a Monday. Tomorrow I'm actually off, but I have to take the child to an allergist, so yay and whatever. It's good and bad. It's not like it's a free day or anything. Sheesh. Yeah, I'm sorry, Good Storms. But Good Storms, tell us what happened. You just broke down and then you were stranded, or you're okay now? You fixed it? I was genuinely worried, man. I think even in chat you said, thank goodness. I was like, oh my god, thank goodness. What, am I like help? Like, what do you want me to do? What could I possibly do for you? You're stranded in the middle of the road. I don't know what to do. Ay, ay, ay. So you swapped out some Dracos for shotguns. Yes, raid build, raid build. So, yeah, I do have, oh, there you go. Coldfire's here. Those raid builds those raid guides that I had a long time ago, those are still totally viable. Just get a beefy vehicle, get as many wheels as you can. So Yeah, the PS is not that important. It's mostly about... There you go. I think we're all good to go. Let's just do this. So we're going back for electronics. No. Electronics. Yes. War for Fire. Really, really easy one. A spider build towers with 3 equalizers auroras. So equalizers and auroras are amazing for raids. Totally amazing. Got your bike to work? Okay. So we're all here. We're all pretty much staying together. What do you got? Coldfire Games never does raids. He has no idea what he's doing. And he has porcupines. That's hilarious. Okay, well, let's go with it, man. Let's just go with it. There's always somebody in a raid to carry. And this is the first time I'm actually carrying Coldfire. He's usually carrying me in PvP. Get the turret, everybody. These porcupines are chipping me up like crazy. This is hilarious. You're insane, man. You are totally insane. Hey, thank you for that. Holy crap. What was that? Somebody subscribe. Thank you, Totami, for subscribing. Really appreciate that, man. Hope you enjoyed the show. This is just basic raids. I do other stuff, I promise. Not just raids, I promise. Right, guys? Tell them. Tell them I do more stuff, guys. Tell them I do more interesting things than this. Get that retcher. That's priority. Not hard to do at all. Now I'm just going to get some more guns. Get the turret. Not even going for kills, just getting rid of guns. And this is just such a freaking piece of cake, man, isn't it? Even though we have Mr. Coldfire, who's doing nothing, he's got porcupines, doing nothing for the team, it doesn't matter. My friend Useless Coldfire, we can carry you, no problem. Raids are just so easy these days. You guys know I love Coldfire, right? You know that. He's my bud, right? Strippin', and Durkee's a stripper. Look at that tire just bouncing around. Ooh, they got me. See, look, they got me pretty good, but I had a lot of armor in there, so it totally saved my life. Okay, protect the thing. Going to protect the thing. You don't want to have battles away from the thing you're trying to protect, because that's not really protecting, is it? No. That's being, you know, you. Come here. So whirlwind's coming off eventually. Eventually. They'll come up eventually. There you go. You got your little stuck. You want a tow? There you go. Alright, ignoring him, going back to the weapons, because they will shoot the thing you're trying to protect. Weapons, 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 weapons. And I'm just spamming. So, my strategy... Sorry guys, can't really read this just yet. My strategy is to get Spitfires... Machine guns for the long range, Spitfires to strip the weapons in close range, and my Spitfires are all fused differently. So I got one fuse for cooling, one fuse with a radiator, so they all fire at different speeds. I'm basically constantly firing, basically. Look at that, 3 guns on them, and yet because there's, yep, I was really overwhelmed there. Thanks, guys. In hard raids, there's no shame in buying a repair kit. You probably have to buy one. Honestly, you probably will. Let's get this retro off. Just spamming my keys. Spamming right click for the shotguns. And spamming right click for shotguns, tap firing left for machine guns. That's my personal thing. You don't have to do it. There's so many different ways of doing this. Just don't bring porcupines. Hilarious, man. There you go. Once you go porcupines, you can't stop, right? You just can't get them off your builds. You spent so much money. They're fun to play, right? Here they come. Okay, retcher. Nope, that's not a retcher. That's a turret, man. We don't want turrets. Turrets will go for your tower. Your what do you call it? Your rig. Thing you're trying to protect. So while you're shooting bad guys, the tower is, that little turret is constantly just shooting the thing that you don't want to blow up. So we should kind of find, there it is. We do want to find the turret. That's not a turret, that's a drone. Alright, finishing him off as fast as possible because we don't want that drone to just hit us with missiles. Done. Moving around, protect it. 74 is not the best, guys. Not horrible, though. Now, escort the truck means escort, guys. Stay with it. Don't bother doing, killing the guys. Just make sure the truck is not being shot. There's a turret. I'm getting the turret. Done. Moving away from the other turret. He's kind of too far away now. Degunning this one. But I'm moving. Moving, not killing. Staying with that truck. Escort him. Escort. It says in big letters, escort. That's what we gotta do. Retcher. I don't want that. I have a specific thing about retchers. Gotta get rid of it. Continue following the truck. That truck is so fast that it's not so much in danger of being destroyed. But, it's the principle of the thing. Stay with that truck. He's got 39 health. He's gonna make it. He's gonna make it. I know it looks bad, but he's almost there. And my backside is exposed, and now I'm being whittled down. This is not good. But the truck is going to make it just fine. Okay, turn around. Who's shooting me? Oh, it's my old friend. Get some more weapons off. Good. Now we have nothing else to protect. And we have a Nomad who is a pretty freaking easy boss. He's definitely the easiest boss because all you got to do is shoot his drones and he's defenseless. So let's just do this little cleanup. Final cleanup. My friends are already engaging the boss. We're going to go over there. Flying drones, I'm not crazy about any drones in raids. That's my own personal opinion. In raids, you have to target, my friends. You have to target. Target weapons. Drones target nothing. That's why I'm really against having drones in raids. And these days, it doesn't really matter. Like, if I'm in a raid, I'm going to carry you. I mean, if you have the weapons, you can carry your teammates. It doesn't really matter what they bring, if they're goofing off. You don't need them. They're pretty easy. Okay, there's the whirlwind. I'm going to get off the boss and go for the whirlwind now. There you go. Ooh, that porcupine actually did a really good job there. Yeah, coalfire, I think I was wrong about you and porcupines. Doing pretty good. Cap can. It's just silly. This is silly. That's Coldfire, right? I'm gonna play Murphy on Coldfire today. Yeah. So yeah. Easy peasy. We got him. Last one. Last retcherless guy. I bet it's guy with no retcher, isn't it? Where are you? Oh god, you're stuck. Whirlwinds. Just take him off. Bam! And done. Victory. Ooh, I did get the champ on that one. Oh, someone got my champ. Who got it? Who? Wait a minute. Oh, I got second place. Hawk. What's your name? Not Hawk. Hypercar driver. Good job. He did a lot better than us. So good job. Coalfire Games is actually coming up pretty close with his porcupines. Maybe I was wrong. Terabit Man, hello there. Dirk avoided the attack. Terabit used explosion. Did you put me on fire? What happened? I thought you put me on fire. Why am I not on fire? That's weird. No bad builds best for raids? Sure. Sure. You tried putting me on fire. It didn't go on fire. Why not? It didn't trigger? Oh, I'm sorry, man. Let me try this. I'm sorry. Let me try this then. Poof! There you go. I'm sorry, Terabit Man. There you go. Fire. You always set me on fire. I didn't even... Why? I was doing good. I didn't even... You should have given me the MVP last time. I actually got the... Yeah. Alright guys, that is all my fuel. My raids are done. Hope that helps you. Who asked for this? Friskins, I hope this really helped you. You asked about hard raids, that's it. So, to recap, a hard raid can be done. Don't be scared of hard raids anymore. It's really not a big deal. You definitely just have to have a really, really solid build. Have all that HP you can possibly get. A lot of heavy pieces in here. I chose, for this case, I chose a heavy cab because they have a bit more health. I could have chosen a medium cab and had one radiator. That could have been very good as well. That's always fine. This is just nothing but a lot of armor in the front to just get shot up. And a plow for some protection, especially against melee. And maybe could use some more armor in the back, but you get the idea. I do have reputation because you can get 25% reputation boost on raids, and your weapons themselves should definitely be on a tower, even a small one like this. They are not. Look at that. I never lost my weapons ever. Thank you, Hypercar Driver. Thanks for hanging out. I never lost a single weapon in any of these raids. They show my cab, not my weapons. And I have them bumpered up just in case an impulse or a retro happens to hit my tower. Got it bumpered up. And my grilled pieces are attached to other grilled pieces, which are attached to the cab itself. That's all you need for a raid build. Oh wait, I forgot. Guys, what am I forgetting? What am I forgetting, guys? I'm forgetting something. Tell me. Guys, I forgot something. What was it? I'm waiting for you. Guys? What did I miss? Anybody? What's the one tip for raid builds that I missed? Come on, guys. You know this. Thank you. Thank you, Coldfire. Coldfire gets the prize. So what you do with your fuel barrels, you get a fuel tank right over here, okay? And you get a fuel barrel. If you have 2 fuel barrels, definitely use 2 fuel barrels. I only have the 1, unfortunately. And the gas gen, where's my gas gen? The gas gen goes right over here. Now I'm totally ready for a raid. I'm totally ready. Look at that. Totally, utterly ready. So, where are you? Let's just go with this. Yep, I'm totally ready for a raid. Totally ready. Done! There's my raid build, everyone. Radar is okay. You can have a radar. Personally, I think that these raids are all about you. Even if your teams are doing well or bad, it doesn't matter. It's about you pretending like you're the only one. So I don't really care about radar. I know where my enemies are. I don't really care about what my friends are doing. Boom! Yeah, eat your bacon. That's true. I didn't mention that. Eat your bacon for sure. Hey, look at that. That was a good idea, Dirk. That was a really good idea. Yeah. So put your perfect ready for the raid. All right, guys. This has been Dirky Dirk. Thanks for hanging out, though, guys. This has been fun. So this I will cut into a video for my friend Friskins probably soon. That should be an easy video to cut. So Friskins, thank you for that idea. I always could use an idea for a video because I've been kind of, I wouldn't say slacking. I would definitely not say slacking, but it's been hard for me to do video after video these days. Tanky builds, exactly. Tanky builds. And this is my usual one. This is fine. The only difference is I swapped out the Quantum for a heavy cabin, which just really gives me some more health. But I lose this radiator. There's my hardcore over there. I lose the radiator. Radiators are good to have. And when I get that heavy cabin, obviously I lose the option of having a radiator. So there's that. Thanks though, man. I appreciate that. So yeah, night Steve Ray. I don't know, man. Just what else should we do? I may kind of wrap it up because I have some more stuff to do. Want to do one more thing? Let's do one more, guys. Let's see if Buzzing Static and Coalfire are up for it. Oh, Tarbit Man, what's your raid build? What's your raid build? You'll laugh at me? I could use a laugh, you know? It's been, well, look at this car! Whoa, it's beautiful! Oh my god, this is a pimp mobile if I ever saw one. Wow. Look at the gas right in there. The gas over a gas gen. This is beautiful though. Raid truck. Raid truck. Let's try this. Ooh. So you got a step spider in there. Pretty well protected. Let's see. Oh, this is someone else's. Sorry. Sorry. This one? No, this one. Raid truck. It's a truck. Thanks, Steve. I appreciate that. It's a truck. It's an actual truck. This is a raid. We get your balls over there. Guy for your balls, definitely. Okay, you're right. I am laughing at you. I'm sorry. I didn't want to laugh at you, damn it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't want to laugh, but I am. Okay, so Terabit Man, here's the problem here, okay? The first one is your gas gen. Is that a gas gen? Or is that a cooler? Wait a minute. What is this? What am I looking at here? Is that a gas gen? Yes. That is a gas gen I'm looking at. Your gas gen, you hide under your frames, for sure. Just hide it under your frames. They're not going to get it unless they're specific kinds of crazy weapons. They're not really good. Yeah, that's going to get blown up for sure. You don't have a fuel barrel, so that's really good. That's good for you. Your cabin is forward and not protected. I know it looks cool, but this part is not protected. This is what they're going to shoot. Right over there. Okay, so this is not the bats go for the cab. No problem. So this is not really shut off so much, but still, I would, to be safe, not do that so much. I think you're right, but if you want, I don't know. I'm being a perfectionist. This will be shut off from the front. Kabam. Who's talking to me? Oh. So, hang on. So this will be shot up right here. This is totally, and your protectors are going to be shot first. I get what you're saying. Protectors protect. So if you want to do that, that's okay. They're going to get the hits, but I'd prefer not to have your weapons shot. This can, you don't have to have your weapons tank. Just put a tank. Just put a lot of armor right over here and let your weapons just not be shot off. You know, I don't think it's worth having protectors do the tanking, but otherwise, as an art build, this is freaking gorgeous, and I love it.